Hey, happy Tuesday. Happy book review day. Today's book is The Way You Want to Be Loved by Aruni Kashyap. And Aruni is a friend of mine. I met when I was teaching down at Mankato and just kind of connected over fiction and books and writing. And anyway, I've followed his work and thoroughly enjoyed them. This is a short story collection that really kind of works like a novel. And this is one of those things I think Aruni does really well. Is even though the stories are disparate characters, some of them seem to kind of reoccur, but the themes carry through. So it feels cohesive, even though obviously you can pick up the stories and set them down. Now, if you've seen this book, His Father's Disease, these share a lot of stories in common. This book is really hard to get your hands on. This just came out in paperback, and it has 10 or 11 of the same stories. And then this one, the actual title story is new, and there are two more as well. And the stories are all kind of about feeling kind of caught between two worlds. They are, struggles of trying to fit in or kind of find yourself. Some of the struggles of being an adult and making new friends, whether they're professional relationships or romantic ones, and just I don't know, identity is really at the core of these stories, and I thoroughly enjoy them. In fact, I really like the title story in this one. His Father's Disease was one of my favorites, and there's another one called Americans, and that is really a story about not having a country. Kind of feeling caught between, I don't quite belong here and I don't quite belong there. So you can go home again, but once you've left, there's this weird disconnect that kind of happens. And this is something that, if you read any of Junot Diaz's works, a lot of his are also caught talking about kind of being trapped between those worlds. There's actually a wonderful little poem at the beginning of his first short story collection that talks about that. And I think Aruni does a wonderful job of discussing what that's like to be from one country to move to another and not then really be accepted by either of those. So, um, anyway, I would definitely recommend The Way You Want to Be Loved by Aruni Kashyap. What are you reading?